This video was about the Candidate Self-Service Portal for Leaving Certificate and Accredited Grades 2021. The Candidate Self-Service Portal is a service provided by the State Examinations Commission and the Department of Education for sixth-year candidates entered for the 2021 Leaving Certificate. There are some really important decisions that you have to make during this time about your Leaving Certificate, so before you commence the registration process, please take the time to read the written guide or watch this video in full. Information will be provided to schools about Year 1 Leaving Certificate applied candidates or fifth years. They do not have to engage with the portal as their information will be gathered from their school. The candidate portal will open at 12 noon on Wednesday 10th of March and close at 6 p.m. on Tuesday 16th of March. This video provides a step-by-step guide to creating your account and selecting your options. Click on the Candidate Self-Service Portal or the CSSP. Select the green Step 1 Register button. This brings you to the first page of the registration process. On this page, enter your examination number in the first box. Enter the first 4 digits of your PPS number in the box marked PIN. Click Register. This brings you to the registration page. This is where you'll create your Candidate Self-Service Portal account. To create your account on this page, you need to enter and confirm your mobile number and your email address. You also need to create a password which you will need to enter and confirm. The password must be a minimum of 8 characters and include upper and lowercase characters and numbers. When you have done this, click the Register button. You should receive an account activation email from the State Examinations Commission to activate your account. While you might receive your email immediately, it might take a few hours, depending on the delivery policies of individual email providers. Make sure to also check your spam and junk folders. If after 2 hours you do not receive the account activation email, you should contact the help desk. They can be contacted on 1-800-111135 or 1-800-111136. Please note that due to COVID-19 restrictions, the help desk phone lines are only available between 12 noon and 6 p.m. on Wednesday 10th of March and 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Thursday 11th of March to Tuesday 16th of March. You can also get in touch by emailing candidateportal@examinations.ie. Activate your account. In order to complete the registration process, you must click on the link in the email sent to your email account. The email will be from the State Examinations Commission. Clicking the link in the email completes the registration process and confirms the creation of your Candidate Self-Service Portal account. Your account is not activated until you click on the link in the account activation email. When you click the link in the account activation email, you'll be brought to the login for Step 2. You can also access the login button from the CSSP homepage. Log into your account. Enter your examination number and the password you created during the registration process. Click the login button. Personal details. This will bring you to the Personal Details screen. On the Personal Details screen, you'll see the personal details as follows: your name, examination number, and date of birth. If you are a school candidate, you will also confirm if you are repeating your Leaving Certificate. External candidates already provided this information. Your school details. This will state the name of the school you are attending, or private college or other centre recognised by the SEC for holding examinations. It will also show the school roll number. If you are an independent candidate not attending school, this section will be blank. You cannot change your name or date of birth on the portal. If these details are incorrect, please advise your school to email the State Examinations Commission to correct these details. If you're an external candidate, examination number beginning with 18, and these details are incorrect, email candidateportal@examinations.ie with the correct details. Please click on the Click Here to Proceed button to bring you to the next page. This video is for Leaving Certificate students only. If you are a Leaving Certificate applied student, please see the video about that. On this page, you will see the details of all of the subjects and the levels in which you are entered for the Leaving Certificate 2021. You should review the information presented very carefully before making your selections. There are 6 actions you'll be able to take by checking the boxes or selecting from the drop-down menus as appropriate. You'll be able to withdraw from a subject in which you had been entered for the Leaving Certificate, change the level of your subjects, add a subject not listed in which you are following a programme of study. Please also note that it will not be possible to add additional subjects after the portal closes on the 16th of March. If you are adding a subject which you are studying out of school or as an independent learner, you should note that detailed guidance on the accredited grades will be available shortly. It should be noted that in both cases, for reasons of equity and fairness, you will need to be able to provide substantial evidence of your learning to be eligible for consideration for accredited grades. If you are in this category, you are strongly urged to sit the examinations, as there is no guarantee that you will be able to be provided with accredited grades and/or that the evidence that you provide will be considered sufficient to provide you with an estimate at the level at which you would expect to achieve in the examination. For candidates entered for music at higher level, choose your elective. For each subject, indicate whether you want to receive an accredited grade or take the examination. Check both boxes if you want to opt for both. If you opt to sit the examination, indicate if you require an Irish version of the paper for the written examination. Before you make your choices, please read the important information presented on pages 1 and 2 of the guide. Please provide the most up-to-date information that you have about your intentions at this point in time. SEC will use this information for planning purposes. When you have made your choices by completing the form, and before you hit the Submit button, you should carefully review the page to ensure everything is correct. You will not be able to go back to alter your choices on the portal at this time. Please ensure that you have completed all of your selections before moving to the next stage, that you have withdrawn and added subjects where necessary, changed your level, selected accredited grades, sitting the examinations, or both. At the end of the page, you then tick the box confirming your choices and then click the Submit button. Once this has been done, you'll receive a confirmation page which you can print and save for your records. You will also receive a copy of this information page by email from the State Examinations Commission. This is all you need to do at this point. Keep your account details securely, like the examination number and the password you created, so that you can access the portal at the end of April or early May when it reopens for the next stage. The purpose of gathering information from you at this time is so that we can put in place the necessary arrangements to support the delivery of the 2021 Leaving Certificate. You'll have another opportunity to review your choices at the end of April or early May. However, as some important examinations events will be over by then, the oral in Irish and the modern foreign language subjects and many of the completion dates for coursework, it's really important that you understand the consequences of your decision making. For example, if you opt for an accredited grade in a language subject now, but you do not opt for the examination, you will not be taking the oral test when they take place between 26th of March and 15th of April. If you then change your mind and decide you want to sit the examination, you'll have lost the opportunity to take the oral. You can still sit the written examination in the subject, but you will not be able to achieve full marks as you will forfeit the marks for the oral. By indicating your choice to sit the examinations, you're required to take the written examination and all related assessment components, orals, coursework, etc., relevant to that subject. If you do not take all these components, you will not be able to achieve full marks. If you do not opt to sit the written examinations, then you are still required to engage in the teaching of the curriculum in that subject as determined by your class teacher. If you complete a related assessment component, but do not go on to take the written examination, this work may not be marked and, even if it is marked, the marks from the related assessment component will not form part of your accredited grade. Your accredited grade will be based solely on the estimated mark for the subject provided on your behalf, subject to the process of national standardisation. We have provided schools and other centres of education which are recognised by the SEC to hold the Leaving Certificate, with details of the subjects and levels in which candidates are entered, noting that this information might be out of date as candidates may have changed levels since then. We have asked schools to engage with their students on the selection of levels. The level you choose on the portal now should be the level at which you have been planning to take your examinations at this point. But, as already mentioned, you'll be able to change this on the portal at the end of April or early May. The level selected by you at the end of April or early May will be an absolutely final decision when it comes to the level, higher, ordinary or foundation, in which you will receive your accredited grade in each subject. As teachers will then be in the estimation process, you will not be permitted to change levels for the purpose of the accredited grades process after that time. If you stay at a higher level for accredited grades than you have been studying in school, then you should be aware that the mark provided by school may be lower than you're expecting. Note that the level is selected per subject. You cannot select one level for accredited grades and another for the examinations on the portal. However, if you opt to sit the examinations, you'll be permitted to change your level in respect of the written examinations on the day of the examination. Out-of-school learners and students studying a subject outside of school. In relation to the accredited grades process, further details concerning arrangements for students attending recognised schools but studying subjects out of school and students studying entirely outside of schools will be available shortly. It should be noted that in both cases, for reasons of equity and fairness, these students will need to be able to provide substantial evidence of their learning to be eligible for consideration for accredited grades. If you are in this category, then you are strongly urged to sit the examinations, as there is no guarantee that you'll be able to be provided with accredited grades and/or that the evidence that you provide will be considered sufficient to provide you with an estimate at the level at which you would expect to achieve in the examination. Other services provided through the candidate portal. A range of other candidate services for the 2021 Leaving Certificate will be provided through the portal later on. These include accessing your provisional results, which will be the better of your examination results and your accredited grades, if you opt for both. Accessing your results in both processes and your component marks. You will also use it to apply to view scripts, to view your scripts in subjects that are being marked online this year, to make an appeal application, and to access your appeal results. What do you need to do now? Complete the following steps between 12 noon Wednesday 10th of March and 6 p.m. Tuesday 16th of March. Before you start the registration process, you'll need the following information to hand. Your examination number. On this video, we tell you what to do if you don't know this. Your personal identification number, or your PIN, which is the first 4 digits of your Personal Public Services Number, or PPS number. In this video, we tell you what to do if you don't know this number. An email address to which you will have regular access over the coming months. And this is important, do not use Yahoo or Ymail email accounts, as there are issues delivering emails to Yahoo accounts. Please use a different email account type. And finally, your mobile phone number. And you can do this from gov.ie/leaving certificate. Your examination number. You should have been provided with this 6-digit number by your school, Centre of Education, or by the State Examinations Commission if you entered for your Leaving Certificate independently. Please check your records for the number. If you do not have this number and you are attending a school or other centre of education, including further education and training centres or private college, then you should ask the school to provide the number to you. If you are an external candidate, then you should have this number on record from the correspondence received from the State Examinations Commission. If you are still unable to trace this number, you can contact the help desk for assistance. Your PIN for the candidate portal is the first 4 digits of your Personal Public Service Number. Combining your examination number with this PIN will allow you to confirm your identity to register with the candidate self-service portal. Your Personal Public Service Number, or PPS number, is a unique reference number. A PPS number is always 7 numbers, followed by either 1 or 2 letters. You'll find your PPS number on the following documents: Public Services Card, Medical Card or GP Visit Card, European Health Insurance Card, Drugs Payment Scheme Card, payslips you have received from your employer if you are working, correspondence from Revenue or the Department of Social Protection. If you live at home with a parent or guardian, please check with them to see if they know your PPS number. If you have checked all of the sources suggested and still cannot locate the number, you can check with your school as they may have this number on their records. Due to the public health emergency, you should make every effort to locate your PPS number following the steps above before making contact with your school. If you have checked all of the suggested sources and with your school and are still unable to find your PPS number, you should call the Department of Employment Affairs and Social Protection on 071 967 2616 or 1890 927 999. If you're under 18, your parent or guardian will have to make this contact on your behalf. If you do not have a PPSN, or did not have one when you entered for the examinations, you should contact the help desk. If you're sure that you have entered your examination number and the first 4 digits of your PPS number correctly, and it is not recognised by the system, you should contact the help desk. If you registered your account and have not received the account activation email, first you need to check if you used a Yahoo or Ymail email address. This will not work. If you used a Yahoo or Ymail email address, contact the help desk. We will reset your account and you will need to register again using an alternative email address. If you used a different email address and you haven't received the account activation email, please check your spam and junk mail folders. The email will be from the State Examinations Commission. If it is not there, wait for a couple of hours before contacting us. The email will be sent immediately, but email providers' delivery policies vary and it may take up to 2 or 3 hours for the email to reach your account. If it still has not arrived, you should then contact the help desk. If you have technical difficulties accessing the portal, you can contact the help desk. The privacy notice outlining further information on the use of personal data in this process together can be found at www.examinations.ie/data-protection. For more, see gov.ie/leaving certificate.